I am ZSW. If you're from Perfect World, you might also know me as the Assassin Intuition. But for now, I am known as Perseverance. And welcome to Swordsman Online. This is the first video of a series which will hopefully explain everything you need to know about PvP on Swordsman. The series will be extensive enough so that someone who has never played this game before can use it to become a master someday. So let's start with the very basics. What is Swordsman Online? Well, the obvious answer is that Swordsman is just another MMO published by Perfect World Entertainment. But that's the boring stuff that nobody cares about. So let's talk about what really matters, the PvP gameplay. Swordsman Online, at its core, is an MMORPG. However, the main feature that drew me towards this game is the arena. An instance with equalized gear where people can gather to either 1v1 or 3v3. And while there is much debate as to whether the game as a whole is pay to win, the arena creates a mini sanctuary for true PvPers. In fact, it is perfectly viable to play just the arena feature of this game and nothing else, if that is what you prefer. The combat is action-oriented, so think of games like Terra, Raiders, Blade and Soul, and Arcade. In other words, combat in this game is skill shot based, and not controlled by random number generation. Attacks can miss, or be avoided, or blocked. Most of the fight is in the engagement. Proper usage of blocks, dashes, and counters is what wins the fights in the end. Curiously, these mechanics make Swordsman akin to a fighting game. Although it's more like a 3D fighting game, I suppose. So if you are into that genre of games, Swordsman might be a game to look into as well. Now, if you're used to traditional MMOs like PWI, the concept of this game might be a bit foreign, but I'll try to explain briefly. In traditional MMOs, fighting another player is more like fighting the game. You have to first hope that your skills don't miss, and then pray that your control effect activates, and then finally, you might be lucky enough to land a number high enough to outdamage their self-heal. Swordsman has none of that. Fighting another player is actually fighting the player. It's a battle of the mind, as both you and your opponent avoid each other's attack while trying to land your own. All classes have the basic ability to block and dodge. The main difference between the classes is in the way they land their attacks. Consequently, this makes Swordsman a very balanced game, where all classes have about equal chances against all other classes, and luck barely plays any difference in the outcome of a fight. So if you aren't into PvP, then I'm sorry, because this isn't the best channel for PvE, but if you are interested in balanced, no luck, no gear based 1v1 and 3v3, then give Swordsman Online a go. Here's the download link, and I will post it in the description below as well. If you're still not sure and want to see more, then that's fine too. I will be explaining more about PvP in this game as the days go by, and my next video will address basic character creation. So please, like this video and subscribe to me if you want to see more, and stay tuned for more videos.